Hey everybody, it's Harold from Living in the Hill Country. The other day I let Turk out into the backyard. I went to go let him back in a few minutes later and he was gone. He had chased a stray cat out of the backyard, which was a good thing, but he followed that cat under the fence and out into the neighborhood, and he was out there wandering the neighborhood. So I came up with a surefire way to take care of that. Let me show you what I got going on and show you how I prevent that from happening. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness right here in the hill country of Texas. So as you can see over here by the fence, I have a lot of cedar fence boards put along the bottom of the fence. And the problem is that one morning I let Turk out and he decided to chase a stray cat out of the backyard, and that wasn't that big of a problem. The problem is that he followed that cat right under the fence. And when I went to go let him back in, he was nowhere to be found. And so I had to search the neighborhood. Of course, we found him and realized that the gaps under that fence give him the ability to burrow his way under and then continue on wandering through the neighborhood. And so there's even an area right there where it looks as if a stray cat or a skunk or something has been digging, trying to get under the fence and into our backyard. I want to stop that. Let me show you what I've come up with. I had the same situation back here where there was a gap under the fence and stray cats and animals of any sorts could get in. And they were getting into our backyard, and of course they do what they do, and we don't want them back here. So this is what I come up with. Simple chicken wire. I've cut the chicken wire and then attached it to the bottom of the fence. See the staples there? It's cut to the length to allow a little bit of the fence to be on the ground or even buried in the ground if you want to do that. But that has stopped cats and any other creatures from getting in. And it's going to stop our dogs from being able to get out. We're going to continue that over here and stop that from happening. Anywhere there's a gap or under the fence, I'm going to put some chicken wire there to stop the stray cats or animals from coming in and to stop the possibility of our pets escaping the backyard. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some chicken wire. You can get that at your local hardware store, Walmart, wherever. And you're going to need a stapler, staples, measuring tape, wire cutters of sorts. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, just something that'll cut the wire. And that's about it. And what I'll do, I'll just basically take a measurement of the gap, and then I'll add about an inch to inch and a half on the chicken wire so that I can put it down into the dirt or into the ground. And that helps prevent them from sliding under the chicken wire itself. I'll get an average, and then I'll just cut them all the same. Each one of the sections I'll just cut the same as far as the width, and then I'll just staple them to the boards, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So I measured along the fence, and the largest gap that I have is about 4 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut all of these 5 inches, and then I'm just going to start running them from right here all the way down until I see where the gaps stop. And then we'll have our problem solved. So here's the easiest way to do this. You roll out the chicken wire to the length that you want, and then you measure your thickness, and then you cut the wire. Then after you have the piece cut, you take it over to the fence and you attach it to the fence using a staple gun. As far as the fence posts, you're going to want to pull it behind the fence posts. Pull it. And then you'll want to attach one end first. Where the two pieces come together, use a piece of the wire to connect them together. And then you can go to the far end. You can pull it taut and then attach it. I'm putting about 2 staples per fence board to secure it. I gotta get more staples. I take my hand and kind of just push it under a little bit. And not only gets it closer to the fence, but it helps secure it to the ground. And now when a varmint or your dog makes an attempt to go under there, they're going to notice that the wire's there. And they might get poked by some of the wire ends that are sticking up or that are there. That will deter them from escaping your backyard. And that will also deter the other creatures on the other side coming in, because they'll notice that and they won't want to go under that because it will scrape them and injure themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this, and then I'll show you the finished project. When I bring my mower across this is not high enough to where my mower will catch it. The wheels of the lawnmower will push those down into the ground, and then over time this will be covered up by dirt or lawn, that kind of. So let's take a look at the finished area. There's the area you can see where the chicken wire is up on the fence, and it's guarding or down by the ground, and it's protecting those areas where a creature can get in or try and get out. When I go to repaint the fence, it'll take care of the wire that's up on the fence. And it's a great way, very cheap way to prevent your pets from leaving your backyard or your fenced in areas. And also a great way to stop any varmints coming into your property, like stray cats, feral cats, skunks, possums, whatever might be the case. So there you have my fast, quick, and cheap solution to stopping my pet from leaving my backyard. It also will stop other varmints from getting in and stray cats and other stray animals from coming into my property. Keep my pets safe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Very much appreciate the support. And as always, God bless you and have a wonderful day.